What's up? I'm live, guys. I don't know how bright this is gonna be. If I can adjust the brightness, I don't think I can. What can I do with this? What is this? Oh, I can change this? Oh, wow, look at that. What's up, Juxtapose? First. Maybe that's a little better. Not so bad. I'm changing up my settings here. What's up, Drake? What's up, Mr. Ultra Shock Adam? Orange one, what's up? What's up, Cindy from Ponchatoula, Blaine? See if I can get on my laptop here so I don't overlook you guys. How do I get off of this? There we go. We live from the Hurricane. Hurricane Berry. Hurricane Berry. My laptop has 1%, so I'm hoping I can pull up you guys and see all your messages, because what's up, L-Dub? Dustin Fair. I should have turned this the other way, so that way it looks like I'm looking at you guys. Let me see. Look at that, 132 people watching. Holy cow. I don't know if I've ever had that before on my live video. What's up, Letitia? Love making your jambalaya and gumbo. Thank you. Yvonne from Prairieville. It's raining a little bit, Donna. Ali Akbar, thank you. Yeah, you didn't have to send that. That's cool. It went by so fast. Let me see if I can pull it back here. Ali Akbar says, I thought hurricane season was over. As a matter of fact, hurricane season is just beginning. It goes well into September. So let's see if I can see you guys' chat here on my laptop. It would make things a lot easier for me. You see, Hetty Carries. Hey now, I hope you something. What's up, Albert Owens? What's up, Blaine? What's up? It's not really that bad right now. I'm gonna see if it picks up a little bit. Let me see if I can close out some of this other stuff, and maybe I can read the chat a little better. Thanks, Drake. You be safe too, my dude. David, thank you. Holy cow, you guys, this thing's going way too fast. I've never had this much. West Haven, how you doing? Mr. Ultrasock. I stay in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and it's pretty rainy outside. I bet it is. It's not too bad over here right now. It's just kind of hot. Thank you, Carl Colson. I appreciate that. Thank you. We'll try to be safe. What's up, Mr. Michael Malloy? We're staying safe. It's not too bad. We've had some pretty big wind gusts, but nothing crazy. Denise, how you doing? Daphne, thank you. Thank you, Cameron. Anthony. Aries, Alan Fitzgerald. Let's see, I'm trying to... My laptop's running slow right now, and it's driving me nuts because I can read the chat so much better. It's a lot slower, but here we go. All right, here we go. Whoa, it's going fast now. Let's see, the Slender Chick. Cat ones are not all too bad. Yeah, you're right, it's not too bad. Greetings from Jackson, Mississippi. What's up, Cameron Cooper? Florida loves you. Thank you, Anthony. Y'all stay safe. Mike Kane, hey, what's up? Madison, riding out in Belle Chase. Hey, I hope you guys are safe, Madison. We got destroyed by Harvey. Please stay safe from Winnie, Texas. Hey, Becky Phillips, sorry to hear that. I hope everything's going good now. Brick Roundhouse said, get the heck out of there, fart bubble. It's not that bad. Right now, it's just some wind gusts. Can you guys hear the wind? Any? Probably not. Oh, West Haven, thank you very much. You didn't have to send that. Thank you. Jesse Warren, much love from Arkansas. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Let's see. I'm at home getting closer to the Gulf all the time. Yeah, no, it's been doing that. It's been doing that for a while. Stephen Parker, no, we don't need no sandbags as of right now. Shannon, hey, from Brookhaven, Mississippi. Hey, Shannon. Sharodnica Brown? Hope I said that right. Hey, now, be safe. Well, thank you, Miss Brown. Lonnie Varaga over here in Panama City. Oh, wait, it's going too fast. Thank you, Lonnie. Ali Akbar is talking to Mike Malloy. Let's see, South Carolina, stay safe. Thank you. Sean T, what's up? West Haven from Connecticut. in the house. In Biloxi, sun is out, just breezy. Amanda Day, I bet you it's really nice in Biloxi right now. I would have to think it is, you know. You guys want to see it? I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but I'll give you guys a nice little showing here. We'll turn this around real quick. I always got better. The new place is going great, Steve. Thank you, man. Let's see. Bang. Oh. There we go. You can't see. I got my phone kind of in a bad spot here. There we go. Uh-oh. Nope. Cancel that. Cancel that. Let's switch that out. Cancel. Woo. You guys there? Yeah. So, kind of see the nasty looking clouds. You know, it's kind of, I guess, really breezy. You'll hear some wind gusts here and there. Shout out from Philly. Right on, Lance Fishing Fun. Nick Martin said, headed to New Orleans as we speak. No hurricane's going to stop the family. Well, good deal. Becky Phillips says, calm before the storm. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, I'm just out here in the patio. We're getting some gusto wind here and there, but nothing spectacular. Nothing to brag about. Can I flip this over and flip around? Oh, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. So I guess I put you guys upside down. Try not to do that. Now I got to figure out if I can put this back on here. Oh, sorry. You guys have got to get rocked around for a little bit. Whoa. There we go. Cancel. All right, now I hope my phone doesn't go crazy. There you go. A nice little view there. See the wind blowing back there. Yeah, nothing really happening. All right, let me turn this back around. There we go. All right, guys, let's see if I can get the chat back up. Ridge Runner, we down in Thibodeau. Alf Peterson, can't believe my local grocery store here in Tennessee sells Louisiana crawfish tails, no more $20 shipping charge. Hey, Alf, make sure that those crawfish tails are from Louisiana, because there's been some packages that say Boudreaux's and stuff like that, and if you look on the package, it'll say product of China, so be careful. We're only an hour from Louisiana, but we have crystal blue skies. Well, right on, Desiree. Michael Malloy. Hi-ya! That's how Michael Malloy throws down. No, John, no tornado warnings. Ridge Runner. Oh, yeah, stay safe. Thank you. Was that a shed? I guess you call that a shed. It's more like a second garage. Yeah, my neighbor, man, he did it big for his shed, quote unquote. Boudin is not exactly real popular in Thibodeau. Around Lafayette area, New Iberia, you can find some really good Boudin. The China crawfish are way mushy and smell funky. That is true. Let's see. Caden is in Karen Crow. I missed something here. Let me see if I can go see that orange one. Thank you, orange one. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you guys. You know, taking care of the badness in it. Let me see. I think my freaking laptop died, so I gotta try and. I met Victor Newman in the house. What's up? How you doing? We trying to stay safe out here. We loaded down with a bunch of snacks, and I bought a little generator. So I say a little generator. This thing's pretty massive, but it was heavy too, man. Big June says best Boudin is in Lafayette. Lorraine is dry in Houston. Amanda Dag, I got some in the freezer for this vacay in Biloxi. Holla to Billy's Boudin. There you go. Crazy Cajun in the house. It's cool. I know 4 YouTubers sort of intermingle in the YouTubes. Yeah, a lot of that's kind of the way YouTube got big, to tell you the honest truth. Boudreaux LSU, be safe, bro. Boudreaux LSU, that's also Les Miles, right? I think that's right. Let me know. Snowball. I like that name. Best of everything in Lafayette. Dude, Lafayette is awesome. No lie. Actually, Lafayette won Southern Living's Tastiest Town, which they beat New Orleans, they beat Houston, they beat Memphis. There is some unknown hidden gems in Lafayette that'll blow your mind when it comes to food. Michael Malloy says, what up from Salem, Oregon? which they're getting an In-N-Out burger in Kaiser, Oregon, in case anybody wants to know. All right, let's see. Be safe from Nola. Thank you, Ridge Runner. Judah says, say, bruh, give that hurricane a big old paya. Ashley Volter, we are fine. Good, Ashley. I'm glad to hear that. Louisiana, be safe out there in them low places. Yeah, they try. They do. I use your recipe for making and freezing football cheerleading practice nights. Oh, well, good deal, Desiree. Sometimes nothing beats a ninja from Thibodeau. That's good stuff. Alf Peterson. Scott, LA has some good boudin. Look, in and around the surrounding areas are really good. I like to think the whole Acadia Inner region is really good. Debbie says the husband put up to 50 pounds of shrimp in the freezer. Hey, Debbie, I don't know you, but I just dropped a boiled shrimp video that you do over the stove. You can put them shrimp to good use. Any new restaurants you know of that we're getting in Thibodeau? Blaine, I wish I could tell you, buddy. I think down here people are excited just to get Five Guys. I wish they'd get a place that serves up some pho, some good Vietnamese pho. I love that stuff. Caleb says, stay safe. We trying, Caleb. Keep your head down, keep the food coming, and have a beer. It's Hurricane Party. Thanks, Kim. I'm going to keep my head up. Michael Malloy says, right on. Sheila Goodman says, Les Miles would be a bad car salesman. Les Miles. Well, typically if you buying a used car, you want one with less miles. So that's not such a bad thing. Marion says, hope you stay safe. Thank you. Yeah, In-N-Out Burger in New Orleans would be fantastic, but I don't think they're coming. Brooklyn Turner, we had a fun little earthquake here in Seattle this morning. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad y'all are safe. Josh Tip Fishing says, making me hungry. I hear you, man. I'm hungry too. Be safe from Nola. Thank you, Deb. I really appreciate you tuning in, as always. Bourgeois sells boudin gray. Yeah, actually, Bourgeois' meat is boudin is pretty good. I always forget about them. Thank you, Carrie. Love you, Cajun Ninja from Covington. Have cooked 10 of your recipes. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Toss. Sean T. There's only one Cajun Ninja, and he's the pride of the bayou. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the kind words. There it is, Boudreaux. So Boudreaux LSU on Twitter is Les Miles, which is pretty unique. From Galveston, Texas, but my wife's family is from Rain and Crowley. Billy's Boudin is the best. All right, Marcus. Man, I love Galveston. Look, we visited there a couple years ago, and we had a great time. There's a lot of fun stuff to do there. Sending prayers to your city and surroundings from Kansas City. Thank you, Brian. Stephen Parker. Jerry Lee's Boudin in Baton Rouge is pretty dang good. Oh, well, that sounds pretty awesome. Crazy Cajun. Daggone. We getting some little bits here in Florida off that storm bearing y'all. Drake says, Rotolo's is closing early. So for any of y'all who wanted pizza in Thibodeau, you might need to go get it now. They're closing early. Homa just got Mooyah. I know, man. My mom went there and she said it wasn't good, which disappoints me because I'm a big Mooyah fan. So I don't know. I don't know if they just don't have the kinks worked out. She also got it to go. That could be a big thing, you know. I mean, a good hamburger is best when it's fresh. Oh, the chat re-uploaded. So let's just see who we had here. I got that shrimp recipe. Go to Marion Gatsby for good pho recipes. Wins tie, but good pho. Wins tie, but good. I'm not sure what that means, Hetty. Michael Moore says, I want to ride on Lake Pontchartrain. Not right now. Anyone else waiting for Fortnite item shop? No, man, I don't play that. Last time my little brother said that, I said, what are you talking about, fork and knife? I don't know. What is this? What'd you need a fork and knife for? LSU backed it out. Here in Baton Rouge, Tony's Seafood has some okay boudin, but Billy's Boudin is the best. Walmart was out of Vienna sausage. Well, thank God you found some over at your local Rouse's. Good deal, Brandon. My parents used to always stop by Bourgeois for some smoked sausage when they would travel to LA to visit family. I wonder if they ever got some beef jerky, because that beef jerky is the bomb. Aries says, hey, Ninja, I got a great cheesecake recipe if you want to try it. I get recipes sent to me all the time. I can't make any promises that I'll give it a try. I mean, I still got a ton of stuff I need to do, but, I mean, you could always try to send it to me. What are you cooking today? Need another meal to cook. Right now, we cooking up a hurricane. There's a place called White Bowl in Houma. Yeah. Blaine, that place is good. White Bowl used to not be that good, but then they changed up their chefs, and now it's one of my top 5 places I like to eat pho. Yes, Pickle Tink. They also have some good jerky. They do. Drive an hour for Billy's Boudin, and it was awesome. I wonder if my laptop's going to come back on now. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I don't know if I've ever averaged 100 viewers live before. I guess my channel really is growing, or the title in the picture had it kind of got people tuning in. Let me go. Let's go take a walk, shall we? It might be very loud if I try to, and I hope I don't die. I don't know how much battery life I have left. I didn't have very much, but I'll take y'all out there and experience some of the winds. Ooh. Whoa. Everybody all right? Y'all see me now? Have to send me that. Deb Nola, thank you. As always, I love having you here as a supporter, just watching. Just know that, all right? But you don't have to do that. But thank you so much. You know, obviously, contributions always help my platform. You know, it helps me continue to do what I do. But I love having you guys. I love talking to y'all. Ashley Poulter, I'm sorry if it's buffering. I'm going to see if I can get back in it. Let's see. Am we good now? Y'all let me know. Let's see. Am we good now? Y'all let me know. Is that better? We good now? We good? Awesome. I don't know if you heard Deb. I'm going to say it again. Thank you as always. You know I love having you as just a viewer. So you don't have to send anything, but obviously contributions to my page do help me as a creator. But know that I just love having you as a viewer. You can just say stay safe right here, and I'll say thank you. But thank you as always. I appreciate it, Deb. Thank you. All right, guys. Bridget, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Bridget. I'm glad it's good now. Let me plug my battery charger back in so we don't lose you guys here. If you're ever in Richmond, a Vietnamese restaurant, Tejo, has the best pho I've ever had. Oh, wow. Is that Richmond, Virginia? Still suffering a little. Man, I'm trying, dude. I think it's... You got to think we have a hurricane down here. Let me see if I'm on... I don't know if... You got to think we have a hurricane down here. Let me see if I'm on... I don't know if I'm on Wi-Fi. I can try to get off. Help out. Trying to put my tripod down here. Much better. All right, good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, shoot, I think something broke. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I have a tripod that I'm hooked up to. I'm trying to extend the whole thing down. All right. Whoa. There we go. That's better. Now, if I can only get my laptop to come on. And then I can see the comments better. Thank you, Sean T. Appreciate that. Thank you. I got all my stuff's kind of put up against the walls over here. And then our TV, we covered it up because we didn't want things getting... crazy. Sticktron, what's up? How you been? I'm good, good. Glad to have you tuning in. Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah, I think, dude, I started out this thing when I went live. It had like 150 people were tuning in. I've never seen that before. Brandon said, keep up the good work, bro. I use all your recipes all the time, and it's a pleasure to watch your videos. My daughter, Branna, says hi. I hope I got that right. Branna, be good. Well, hey, Branna, if you're watching, what's up? Paya! Sheila, I thought my internet was going out, then I wouldn't have to chat with my sister. Then I wouldn't have to chat? That's funny. Deb Nola says, oh yeah, I caught you before. Thanks. Well, good, Deb. Thank you very much. Crazy Cajun, share the feed to my other guys I'm mod for and are friends with in case they're on the swing by. Well, right on, Crazy Cajun. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I'm always down for meeting new people. Always. Eddie says, stay safe. Thank you, Eddie. Pickle Tink, good now. Sleeping Bear, good man. Michael Malloy is laughing because Michael Malloy is just happy like that. He's just laughing. Ashley Volter. It says on the news, it says Baton Rouge might get the hurricane tomorrow. You know it's funny. I read something earlier, and it could be a joke, but most of y'all probably know Jim Cantore. He's like the guy with the Weather Channel, and whenever there's a bad storm, he goes to the worst of the worst. And they always say if Jim Cantore shows up where you are, you better leave. So they said somebody wrote something that it was on the news that he was interviewing a lady and he went up to her and said, hey, ma'am, are any of the churches open during the storm? And she says, I don't know. I don't eat churches. I'm normally Popeyes. I thought that was pretty good. Let's see. What's your favorite thing to cook? Ooh, favorite thing to cook. Probably etouffee. I love cooking etouffee because I love the smell of the butter and all the vegetables sauteing. It's so good. So good. Crazy Cajun said he read about that. Love my cooks. Remember, tons of batteries to go live. I'm subscribing to watch Storm. Oh, right on, T-Bone. I appreciate that. T-Bone in the house. Pickle Tink. Our weather here in Jacksonville, Florida is getting nasty. Sky is pitch black and wind is really kicking up. Oh, wow. I got some weather going on down there, huh? No Popeyes here in Stillwater, Oklahoma, but we got a Raising Cane's now. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. But boy, Popeyes, though. Whoo. I really want to try Bojangles. I've heard that Bojangles fried chicken is amazing. And so I'm tempted to try that. I think my laptop came back on, but it might be shut now. Let's see if we can get the chat back up here. Michael Malloy says, Popeyes is the best. Popeyes greater than Raising Cane's. Popeyes buffet on Pinhook, money well spent. I remember when they built that. I used to live right down the road from Pinhook. Right down the road from that in a neighborhood called Hogan Estates in Broussard. Hey, from the UK. What's up, Dan S? Love your recipes. What's your tip for the best roux? Do you really need to stir the whole time? I'm quite lazy. Okay, Dan, so the best tip I can give you is start out low until, it's getting kind of smooth. It'll be still like a tan color. Then you can gradually raise your heat, but not too high, all right? And then just stir it good, get the bottom good, and then you can walk away from it for about maybe a minute, and then come back, stir again, and gauge. You can gauge a little bit from there. 1 minute, 2 minutes. If you're noticing it's bubbling up a lot, that means the heat's high, so you might need to lower it. You can let it sit longer, but it's gonna take longer to make, It's gonna have to be a lower heat, and it'll take longer to make. Let's see this, Cajun Ninja, Anthony Wenzer. We can show that. Sometimes they don't know. But here we go. Bojangles is pretty dope. Great biscuits. All right, Anthony. Boudreaux LSU said, my cooking on the Blackstone is pretty good. I'm not on your level, but I do use your recipes a ton. Let's see. Richard Johnson says, I'm in Baton Rouge. Stay safe. You stay safe too, Richard. It's kind of a risk, but it might flood in Port Allen because the water is already high and another storm is coming. Oh, they got another storm behind this one? I didn't know that. Hi there, my wife Jolene has your sticky chicken on the oven right now. My ninja. All right, Jolene, knock that out. Storm watching from Nola. Mouse toes, I know. What is mouse toes? Did I miss something? Richard Johnson is still saying stay safe. Let's see. Crazy Cajun, I've been in Florida 14 years and still yet to try Popeyes. What? Boy, you're missing out. You like Chester's. A-Bear. Are you talking about Chester's that was down in Gibson? They just opened a Gus famous fried chicken in Nola. Huh. How is it? Let me know. Oh, Tierra Spark in the house. What's up, Tierra? How you doing? Cheers. I don't know. I'm not even about to try accent from the UK. That's probably, I'll butcher it. Let me think here. I can't. I'm trying to think UK accent. I can't even do it. You might already have a video on a turtle sauce pecan. If not, you'd go from the bomb to atom bomb. I mean, I got a video on chicken sauce pecan, but I've had people ask me that, hey, can you make this sauce pecan? Can you make this sauce pecan? I'm like, it's just changing out the meat. You know, would it really make that much of a difference if I used turtle? Yeah, tell me. Ugh. LOL, I had tags since Xbox went live. Sleeping Bear, I guess that's what you mean. Sean T says, I kind of miss Thibodeau, been in Mississippi a while. TR Sparks, up sweetie, how's you? Little birdie told me you were live and just had to say hell yeah. Well, that's a freaking awesome little birdie, and that's what she said. Can y'all hear the wind? It's kicking up, man. The wind is kicking up. It's nothing, like I said, it's nothing crazy. Still a lot of, you know, it's still just a lot of gust. You can hear it though. Oh gosh, my tripod got stuck. It says live, oh, here we go. I think I'm live again. If I see it come up on the computer, then I know I did it right. We're gonna find out. There we go. If I see it come up on the computer, then I know. Sounded glitchy. Let me see. I might be back on Wi-Fi. Yeah. All right, y'all. I just turned the Wi-Fi off, so I'm on network now, and y'all let me know if it sounds good. Oh, let's see. A-Bear, Army Golf here. Left, right, left. No Tiger Woods here. What I missed? Try to refresh this. There we go, 37 watching. Oh man, does it look fuzzy on y'all end? Y'all let me know. I feel like it looks fuzzy. I had to rehydrate. Cheers. Y'all hear that? That's the frogs. Bonus time slots by hand pay 1200. Says it's clear. So I'm gonna take their word for it. Hopefully my battery is gonna work good here. All right, there we go. Whoa! Y'all hear that? That's a big one. It's a big gust. That's a frog. William says, hi Ninja, stay safe. We in New Orleans area. I hope y'all stay safe. My wife loves recipe. She says I'm making her fat. Tell her you're making her PHAT. Pretty hot and tempting. Fat. All right? Frog in the pot, Dan S. Yeah. We'll see. I don't even know what we're doing for dinner tonight. We bought all kinds of stuff. Dude, when I tell you we bought some junk food, God, because I've spent more on this storm than I've spent on all the past storms. Well, I take that back. There was a time we evacuated, and we spent probably around $2,400, but that was hotels and everything, and we actually got cut a check back from our insurance. Apparently, the homeowner's insurance we had a stipulation in it that if there was a mandatory evacuation, if your area was issued a mandatory evacuation, you'd get cut back whatever you spent. But check this out. This is what you get with storms, all right? The sun's out. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, it's going away now. The sun came out for a second. The real bad part of the storm probably won't be here till later, so I wish I could show you guys some good footage right now, but I don't have anything good. Just some crazy gusts every now and again. Let's see, Ashley, poor frog, gets scared. Man, that thing is up there in the rafters of my home, nice and cozy. He is just loud. Crazy Cajun, well, at least that break, I was able to fix me another plate of meatball stew. That's good. Let's see, any good recipes for Storm Food Ninja? That's a good question. It all depends if you got a generator or not. You know, a gas stove or not. If you're grilling or chilling, there's many things you can make, you know. If you got a generator, you can put a slow cooker on, slow cook a roast. You can put a pot on the stove, make a chili. These are all good foods that you can kind of package, put on ice. So, I mean, I got a few things. A jambalaya. How about a hurricane recipe? You mean like the drink? I don't have one of those, although I've drank one. Oh, here we go. There it is. Look, there's the sun. Out of nowhere. It peeked its way through up there somewhere. Coming back this way. But look how bad it looks out that way. That's the craziest thing about a hurricane. Yeah, Ashley said that's what happened yesterday. It was pouring and then it was bright. Pouring and then it was bright. Crazy Cajun. When I heard landfall is around mid-afternoon tomorrow. Oh, wow. So I guess it slowed down because I heard it was tomorrow morning. Can y'all hear these gusts? Let me know if y'all can hear these gusts. Like sometimes it sounds like my patio is about to just cave in. Yeah, William said that they can hear it. All right, you guys can hear it. Pretty crazy, huh? Like, no lie, those gusts of wind. Let me see if I can set you guys up. I'll try to get out there and see if we show you. I'm gonna walk out there. Oh, you coming, Gumbo? Gumbo's got a potty. Y'all think, not too bad. Couple of guys to winter come. See my receding hairline? Pretty good. What you think, Gumbo? Huh? Fat dog. Leave him out there like that. Gumbo loves the weather. He likes the wind. He'll sit out there in the wind all day. Oh, and that's Gumbo peeing. That's funny. Not too crazy yet. I can move that. There we go. Booyah. When you gonna do a crackling video? I don't have the equipment, you know, the big kettle pot, you know, like, you know, and I eat crackling here and there, but it's not really my thing, you know. I like it, you know, it's good when you get the crunchy ones and nice little pieces of meat on it. Those are pretty good, but I only eat a handful because, like, I eat it and go, man, this don't feel right. I feel like my arteries are clogging up the second I start putting them down. My dog loves the sun. He will sunbathe for hours. Pickle Tink says they got sunshine in the front yard. Let me shut this patio door real quick. Let's see. Sean T said that was some good kite weather. Yeah, probably so. Probably rip your kite up though and real fast if it ain't industrial grade. Great view from yard. Thank you, Dan S. Yeah, actually, I love this setup, man. I'm very blessed to be able to live right here and look out onto a field. I imagine at some point though that field will turn into residential, but even still, I think I still have a good gap between me and my closest neighbor. We'll see. Sounds crazy. How far are you from the water? That's a good question. As the crow flies, probably like 40 minutes, you know. But to actually drive down there, it'd take me about an hour and a half. If I had to guess, it's probably about 40 minutes as the crow flies from, from here. Let's see. Hey, homie, what's poppin'? What's up? How you doing? Need to do some coon-ass barbecuing. Sunshine on the Westgate. Well, good deal. Tyler Phillips. Hey, Cajun Ninja. I don't know if you ever do copycat recipes, but have you ever had the old original Bennigan's Bayou Chicken? My mom had the old cookbook before they basically became TGI Fridays. I have not. I don't even know what kind of chicken that is. Do you hunt or fish? Joseph, I love to fish. I'm not much of a hunter. And it's not that I'm against it. I didn't grow up around it. My dad didn't hunt, and none of my uncles really did. So because I was never really around it, I just wasn't educated on it. But dude, I like to eat meat, so I don't knock anybody who who gets out there and gets after it. Bayou chicken was so good. I can send you the recipe if you want, and maybe make a video with your own spin on it. Tyler Phillips, my mom don't make it anymore because she says it's a lot of chopping. But with that Magic Ninja chop of yours, I don't see you having a problem. You should really try it. Stay safe out there. Well, thank you very much. I often tell people when they say, I wish I can chop like you, I say, me too. Because that little scene, boy, that takes a lot of time. It's really funny. I don't know if you guys saw, I did a video just recently, just a quick video. I was able to go cook for a family. I put up an auction item for Relay for Life, and this family bid on it so that I could go cook for them. And I said, look, we can do something really cool. I'll do paya. I said, but it's going to take a little bit of acting on you guys' part, you know. Like when we do the paya part, I'm going to camera up to you guys. I want y'all to go, oh my gosh. And so we did it, and some of the kids were like, what is going on here? You know, because they believed it. They believed that the paya happened real time, you know. And, you know, we did the little switch, and I edited, of course. But you can see on video the kids kind of like, what's going on here? It's really funny. What's up, Decowie? Welcome to the live hurricane party. For the kite flying in this, you need to make the kite probably out of some small circumference PVC pipe and a thick tarp with strong zip ties. That sounds like a lot of work. Mr. Ultrashock, I hope we all survive this storm. I'm pretty sure we'll be all right. Yvette Swallow, little nervous about Levee here in New Orleans, only 5 blocks from it. Oh, well, I'll say a prayer for you, Yvette. I'm fortunate. I don't live right by areas that are needed, that are intact by a levee. You know, like I'm near bayous, which tend to be the higher ground of land. You know, a lot of stuff drains to the bayou. How much to buy a house down there? Looks like an exciting place to live. Do you like it? Oh, I love it. You know, Louisiana is known for being one of the most friendliest, most hospitable places you will ever visit in your life. You know, when people, talk about this area, they wouldn't want to live here, yada, yada, a lot of people think that people down here maybe aren't the smartest either just because of the way we talk. There's a lot of brilliant people here and some of the kindest people here and some of the most amazing cooks here. I mean, like, I don't even put myself mid-range to the level of cooks that are down here. There's just some people that know how to throw it down. But yeah, I love it here. As far as the cost of homes, they vary. You'd have to look up on a Louisiana real estate site and just kind of choose from there. I saw on Facebook a man was swimming in the flood in New Orleans. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Speaking of levees, that was a good gumbo recipe. Speaking of levees, that was a good gumbo recipe. I'm not sure how they correlate, but I appreciate it. Please stay safe. Please share the recipe. Price all depends on the house and location. That is true. Price depends on house and location. You hear all that? Man. It's not too bad right now still though. Like the wind's not bad. Just there's a lot of noise. It's kind of dark out that way. And see, this is towards the south, Whoa! That was a gust. Eddie says, LSU is going to lose to Bama again this year. Hey, you know what? Anything's possible, Eddie. But hey, if that's what you get to look forward to, man, you know what? Enjoy yourself. Because I got everything else. Quite frankly, I feel like y'all so lucky in the sense that the year that they made LSU play Alabama in the national championship, after LSU beat them in the regular season, y'all so lucky that Oklahoma State lost that year in overtime to Iowa State. Because had they not, then LSU would have played Oklahoma State and probably whooped them, and all that great recruiting would have came to Louisiana. Because that's just what happened. It's nature of the beast. But hey, kudos. Nick Saban's a good coach. Although Clemson done whooped y'all butt, man. Boy, that was a bad beating, man. I'm sorry. Look, hey, I get it, man. Look, SEC, I love it. I love SEC. But that was a brutal beating, man. Woo! That was brutal. Let's see. Are you going to be cooking when the storm hits? I doubt it. I think it's supposed to hit at 2 a.m. Ooh, it's picking up now. Mary Marsh says, what's for supper? I honestly don't have anything prepared whatsoever. I might just cook some hamburgers. Saints got robbed by the Rams. It was a terrible no call, I'll tell you that much. But there's other things. If you go out there, if you truly audit that game, there's things that could probably go either way. But of course, that last one was a terrible no call. Such is life, Such is life. We'll get them this year. Ohio State did good too. Go Bucks. Yeah, though. Look, Ohio State's been on a tear. I tell you that much. And I like Ohio. My wife and I visit there a few times, and we love it. We got some family up there, and it's just a great time. Pickle Tink, I thought you were gonna have company the other day when you made the lima beans and smothered pork chops. You must have learned to cook from my dad's family. Whoa, shucks. Did y'all hear that? That was a big gust. I really think this thing's gonna kick up pretty hardcore later on. I don't know if I'll be live for that, but I'll try. We'll see. Tyler Phillips says, I gotta find the book. It's old plastic. Oh, you're still talking about Bennigan's. Look, I hope you find it. Some nice gumbo would do good right about now. Yeah, look, I love gumbo any time of the day. Any time of the day, year, whatever, I love gumbo. Some people say you gotta wait for cold. It's nice when it's cold outside and a good warm bowl of gumbo, but I could eat it any time. I'll make you some chicken sauce piquant and have it there by the time the storm hits. All right, Kenny G. Your seafood dip is awesome. Thank you, Eric Landry. I appreciate you giving it a try. Let's see. George Gonzalez, Dirty Rice. Stay safe, Ninja and family. Thank you, George. Happy to have you here tonight. Are you expecting to flood at your place? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if you guys can see, but you see where the grass looks kind of lighter colored back here, back in this area? The land kind of slopes down. It slopes down. So like my house is actually built up. You actually look at my neighbor's, you can see that's his extra garage, I guess, he built. And he had to make it to where it was the same height as his home, which, because our homes are built up. See, that's a huge slab right there. It actually looks a lot bigger in person. So just to let y'all know. And Skylar said, I'll bring the beer. See, 00, double O nut. The old people said gumbo in the winter because we had no AC. I hear you. Alf Peterson, catfish stuffed with crab meat on top of shrimp etouffee. Sounds pretty freaking good. Joseph Monso. Trevor Lawrence, put a whooping on Bama, LOL. Loved every minute of that game. I'm from Louisiana and love LSU and the Raging Cajuns also. Right on, Joseph. Look, you know, there's a good rivalry between LSU and Alabama. I love the Alabama people, though. They're friendly and hospitable, just like Louisiana. But when it comes to sports, man, whoo, we clash. So I hope it can get back to the days of, you know, where we winning some, they winning some, we winning some, they winning some. That way it's good, right? I mean, right now they've just been winning them, you know, and it kind of sucks because there was at least 4 or 5 in the last 9 years that like LSU should have won, you know. Unfortunately, Les Miles kind of pissed it away on some stupid calls, you know, but at the end of the day, the man was put in that position, so who am I to say it was stupid calls, you know? He was hired to be the head coach of LSU, and, you know, I'm over here doing live streams and cooking in my kitchen, so, you know, which I'm very proud of that, but hey, you know, I wasn't the head coach of LSU. Patrick's making gumbo right now. Go ahead, Patrick. Mr. Ultra Shock, I love house and backyard. The grass is so green. Well, thank you very much. You know, it's crazy. I usually put down some weed and feed every year. Holy cow. But I didn't put any down this year. And it's looking pretty good. I don't know. Maybe the previous years have kind of held up. I need to put some down, though, because it really helps. Hey, down here in Chauvin, winds are bad right now. Well, I bet they are, because they're gusting up over here in Thibodaux. So I'm sure down in Chauvin they're even worse. Hey y'all, how's everyone? Wandering Veteran, we are doing fine. Thank you very much for showing up. I'm glad you found your way to this live stream, Wandering Veteran. Tried most of all your recipes. My family loves all the dishes. Next will be the shrimp oil. I assume you meant shrimp boil. Shrimp oil sounds interesting, but I assume you meant shrimp boil. Thank you, Wandering. Those winds are getting strong. Yeah, Ultra Shock, they are definitely kicking up. Like, I just keep hearing them over here. Like, it's looking bad out this way, as you guys can see up here. Whoa! You know what's crazy is like, this is not even the worst of it, you know? This is just the calm before the storm. Sprinkle some rock salt. Really? Rock salt makes your yard green. I've never heard that before. I love your crawfish videos. Well, thank you. Ashley said, whoa. Yeah, no doubt. That's some powerful gusts right now. It's a lot crazier to hear in person, you know. You think of like watching a rock concert on your phone versus actually being at the concert. You know, you're hearing all the sounds around you. Some pretty big gusts. I think we got some heavy rain about to hit in a second too. It's looking like, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see out that way. You can kind of see, it looks like a wall of rain out there. See that? You see how like out in this area, it looks like it's coming. Look, and it looks like in a little bit here, I'm gonna have some heavy rain hitting my area. We're gonna make do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay hydrated. Kirsty. I'm trying to say your last name, Kirsty. Doherty? 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 Prayers from Southeast Texas. I got that. Nailed it. Ultra Shock says it's like a mist of rain. Yeah, it is. It is like a mist of rain. Tell you what, I got my dude here though, bro. My dude here, he stays by my side. See that? That's my buddy right there. My gumbo. Yeah? You say hi to people? Yeah. My dude don't leave me, man. He knows who pack leader is. Bob Ramsey says hurricane mix. We doing the remix right now. Pam S says, I'm such a big fan of yours. I love all your recipes. Well, thank you, Pam. It is a pleasure to have you here. I'm always humbled. Look, you know, I'm going to say this once. I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't care so much about the big number. You know, there's really like only one thing I really care about as far as the numbers, and that's hitting the 100,000 mark on YouTube, because they give you your first like award as a silver play button. And I promised my baby girls I would hang it up in their room. They want that play button on their wall, and I was like, once Daddy gets that, I'm gonna hang it up in your room. Aside from that, look, I just hit 500,000 likes on Facebook, and it's just another day, because I genuinely enjoy the one-on-one right here. You know, the Pam S saying how much you love my recipes, you love watching. You know, that means a lot to me. So that's why I tell people, for me, 1 is greater than 1 million, you know? And I just hope to stay that way, you know? I don't ever want to become that person that's like, can't you see I'm eating with my family? What's up with those celebrities, huh? Like, come on, like, I mean, dude, like, if you're that famous and somebody is like coming up saying, I'm sorry, I know you're with your family, like, for them, this is like maybe a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know, they may never get that chance again to say hey to you. And look, I've been there too. I've been there with people that I've supported or like been a big fan of, and was so excited about the moment of getting to meet them, and got shot down. You know, like, it's just shitty, you know, like, we shouldn't be on this platform if we're not happy with people coming up to us at any time of the day. You know, it don't matter what we're doing. It don't matter what we're doing. If somebody's coming up to us and saying, I'm so happy that you do what you do, or look, I love watching your stuff, we should never get offended by that, you know, as creators on this platform. That's my that's my lanyard, all right? Lanyard. And if you don't know what that means, it just means a little extra. And that's my lanyard for any creators that may be watching this right now who are getting substantially high. You know, cater to your people, because you wouldn't be here anywheres without them. Chip Hankins is a secret. Carl Hardy. Hey, Ninja, your videos are the bomb. Conroe, Texas in the house. Conroe, Texas in the house. Praying for y'all from the middle of Mitten. Well, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. Ultra Shock. I love how you're sharing your experience with us. Hey, look, you know, I don't know if anything I do resonates with a whole lot of people, but I decided, you know, somebody might want to watch this for a little bit and hear me talk about the wind gusts and how things are picking up. Right now it's dead. This was crazy about hurricanes. You know, you get these little bands. See, look back there, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's barely even blowing now. You know, a hurricane is one of those things where it comes a little bit at a time until the center really gets there. You know, once the center starts coming in, then it's just nonstop. It's nonstop, hardcore, heavy rains, heavy winds. Crazy Cajun says, okay, now the weather app I'm using caught up to what you were saying time-wise on landfall. Ah, well, there we go. Bearded Gamer. Look at this. R-Bat says, beard looking good. Look, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, R-Bat, because I struggle growing a beard. I don't know if you guys can see, but like it's kind of red right here. My hairs, they grow back into my face, and like it hurts so much. You know, like I've gone the full 2 months with a beard, and I still just itch. You know, still just itch. My wife likes it, but my little girls, some of them like it. One of them says, "No, Daddy, you need a shave." I don't know. I'll grow it here and there. But thank you. Facts. Without us, most people wouldn't be where they are right now. You know what, Mr. Ultrasock? We wouldn't be anywhere we are right now without the help of somebody else, period. I don't care who you are on this planet. You would not be where you are without the help of someone else getting you where you are. And it goes all the way back to your own mama, you know, or your daddy. You know, like somebody was wiping your ass, all right? Plain and simple. So that's just kind of my viewpoint on this platform, is that somebody's wiping my ass. No, I'm just kidding. No, my point is that you guys help me continue to do what I do by tuning in, you know, and that wholeheartedly means a lot to me, and I'm forever grateful, and that's you know, that's the way I try to be. Skylar Champagne said, Mesha, I hope y'all safe. If the power goes out, watch out for them couillons, always. But I got 3 little couillons in there that I'm gonna have to watch out for. We bought them flashlights. They each got their own little flashlight today. First thing they do is shining in their face, shining each other. They light warring it up. My son and I watch your old videos even. Awesome idea for the chop. He's 11 and you have inspired him to work on editing his videos. Well, right on, Galen. Look, I'm excited about that. You know, look, I really think that this is just a baby step for me right now. I have a good feeling that in the future, this could get even bigger for me, and I hope to do even more with it than just cooking. I hope to resonate with people in a positive way. I hope to be somebody who's a role model for youngsters that are up and coming, and you know, and I think that's a possibility just for the fact that I am a YouTuber, you know, because that term is really big with kids right now. And, you know, they're living under mom and dad's regime, but eventually they're going to be on their own in the real world, you know, and the people they're looking up to right now aren't necessarily the George Clooney's, the Sandra Bullocks, the Danny DeVitos, the John Travoltas. They don't even know who those people are. You know, YouTubers is who they know, you know, so I hope that I can be a positive influence on this next generation, and, you know, that's something I'm just going to continue to work at. EDM Reacts, hi, I'm new to your channel and you seem cool, so I will subscribe. Well, hey, thank you very much, EDM Reacts. I'm going to react to that subscription by saying, Paya! Boy! Right on. Oh, right on. Okay. William said, get you a cat, bud. Name it Beignet. Then you can live with both the best foods in Louisiana. I don't think Gumbo's going to like Beignet. And I mean that from figuratively, too. I wouldn't dip a Beignet in gumbo, you know. But this gumbo right here, he's chill. Well, let me tell you what. Oh, wait, let's see. That gumbo's chill right now. But if a cat rolled up in here, whoo, he would not be happy. Father Electric says, where's the hurricane? It ain't here yet. It's gonna be several hours from now. We were getting some pretty extreme gusts earlier on the live stream, but now it seems to be calmed down. But that's the way it is. We're getting kind of the outer feeder bands of the storm. Just AB says, use a tea tree oil for the beard. That will help with the irritation. You know, I've been told that. Look, I've tried many products. My wife and I own some men's style salons. She brought me some beard foam the other day, this new stuff we're trying that people love. But the thing is these hairs, they grow back inwards. I don't know if you can see. They curl. So like even if I rub that on there, the sharpness of the hair is still poking in my face, you know? It's just the way the good Lord made me. Mr. Ultra Shock, I'm depressed. When I'm depressed, I watch your videos and it makes my day. Well, I hope you never depressed, Mr. Ultra Shock. And if you get that depressed, just message me on Facebook. You know, I tend to try to answer all my messages. I may not get back to you right away, but I try my best to answer as many as I can. You know, like I said, look, I am an encourager. I don't care who is in your life cutting you down. If you come to my platform, I'm gonna build you up. I'm gonna build you up, all right? Because we all special, all right? We all bring value to this planet. There is somebody out there who you are the world to, and you don't even know it, you know? So just remember that. Zakara Thomas, y'all stay safe. Well, we trying. Thank you, Zakara. Greetings from Brandywine. Melissa Dewey, Brandywine. Is that right over there? Brandywine subdivision? You know, if that's what you're talking about, it was also called Grand Marnier. And I remember in high school, some people who hijacked the Grand Marnier sign from that neighborhood. That was a long time ago. Hope they you know, didn't get in any big trouble on that. But yeah, I remember that. Ms. Ultrasock says, you inspired me to make my own channel. Look, I'm glad. Look, I hope I inspire people to do anything. You know, something is better than nothing, always. I don't care if you do your own content and you think it's terrible and a ton of people are saying it is. If I come in and watch, I'm going to say, hey, great job. Great job. Keep at it. Keep at it. Dude, people are so quick to rip on somebody else when it took us a year just to learn how to walk. You know, and that's the funny thing. When we were growing up as babies, it took us a whole year to learn how to walk, and we fell many times. But we got back up, and nobody didn't have to tell us to get back up. We just did it. All right? Some verbiage for you guys there. We live across from that sign. Oh, Melissa says, have you been living there your whole life, or y'all just moved there? Also, do you remember, or were you around whenever they had a school bus they caught on fire? Let me know. Oh, I inspired you right now, Mr. Ultrashock. Good. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad we're getting some inspiration. MCB says, the world is changing. Can you all feel it? Good things. God bless all of you. Hey, right on. Positive vibes. Bonus time slide says, true story. Kick it up. Oh, so you've been there about 5 years. Did you hear about a bus that caught on fire? Is that the same neighborhood? I think that might be the same neighborhood. Let me know. There was a bus that caught on fire. I don't know if it was Brandywine or if it was another road. But let me know if you remember that. It was recently, probably within the last year. I think it was last school year. Bus caught on fire right in that in the entrance. Hal, I'm not sure about Homa. I'm sure they're doing about the same as we are. I'm not far from Homa, but I'm sure they're doing about the same as we are. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's going to be a decent little storm, but I don't know if it's going to be so bad that we all needed to buy all the extra goods that we bought. The good thing for my wife and I is we got 3 little youngins that are going to tear up all these snacks over the course of the next month, you know. But, you know, I think the reason why people get a little worried is because during Katrina, we were out of power down here for like a good solid week. And let me tell you, you don't realize the luxuries you have until you have no AC, no refrigerator, no stove, you know, no electricity whatsoever. Your phone don't work, you know. You gotta, you can't take a bath. Like it's a struggle, and I think that's why now when people get some of these storms, we kind of think that. But we had a couple crazy storms come throughout the last year or so too, where they were just like these big stationary storms that didn't move much. I know up in Hammond, it rocked a lot of people and just poured rain for about 24 hours straight. And many people who weren't even flood zones were flooded. Hal says, flooding? No flooding yet. Bearded Gamer says, a partner of mine, Homer, was telling me his lights flickered a few times over the last hour. Not too bad though. Yeah, I haven't seen any light flickering yet. Although I am outside, but I'm looking in my house. My lights are still on good. I'm in Slidell and it's only a low rain. I hope this hurricane isn't like Katrina. No, it shouldn't be nothing like that. Hopefully it's not. Lived through all that in South Florida. Oh yeah, South Florida gets pounded almost at least once every year. William says, do you like to bake as well as you cook? I like to bake. I don't know if it's as well as I cook, but if I get opportunities to bake some goods, I do. Melissa says, I don't think it was this street. It might have been Klein Peter. I can't remember. We did have a house on fire about a year or so ago. My husband went outside and yelled, Paya, to see if you could hear. Oh, right now? No, I'm not going to be able to hear that. For one, Brandywine's that way, so I won't be able to hear anything. You'd have to yell it pretty freaking loud, too. Never been to New Orleans, but we'll go one day soon. I plan to make your jambalaya and red beans and rice for my friend soon. Stay safe, friend. Sanyamik. I think the H is silent. I'm not sure, but thank you. And when you make those dishes, please let me know. Please let me know. Look, guys, this is crazy, okay? I don't know if you guys see this, but there's a little bit of blue in the sky right there. That's the crazy thing. Crazy gusts, these wind, these rains. I'd love for you guys to see this rain too, but I don't know if you can with the clarity of the video. Whoa, it's like, no, oh gosh, oh shoot. Dang. Maybe you kind of see it that way a little bit. Oh, the sun's kind of shining that way too. Like the rain is, it's such a crazy look. I'm trying to close this again. Oh shit. Excuse my language. Whoa. Whew. Before Katrina, my ex-boyfriend raided my freezer to cook a jambalaya and didn't see the deer meat. Oh, Lord, so I guess the deer meat went bad. Sorry to hear that. Just kind of... Whoa, here we go. Getting back to the gusts. Getting the gust in. What do you think about how they closed down the beaches? It was a bacteria scare or something. I hope none of that comes in contact with anybody due to the water surging. My thoughts is don't go swimming in waters that may have that if you have some type of cut. But if you don't and you have a pretty good immune system, I don't think you have anything to worry about, just to be honest. Miss Ultra Shock said, that's God bringing out the sunshine. Always, for sure. Actually, you can see this blue sky is perfect right now, right there. Good, pretty blue sky. But then out this way, there's some more stuff coming, so we'll see. Isn't it crazy how much it's changed since the first time? If you've been around here since the beginning of this live stream, you've seen a lot of changes. And that's the craziness of a hurricane. It's such a massive storm moving, So you'll get these gaps in between where you see pretty skies, then you'll get these nasty little feeder bands, then a gap of pretty skies, and then it's back again. I can't imagine what life was like, in the 1700s when they didn't know, what storms are what. a bad storm coming, you're like, oh crap, it's about to rain. And then you're getting cascaded by some massive winds and rain, you know? I'm sure it was crazy. Do you have any smothered chicken or beef recipes like Mama did in the black cast? So I don't have nothing in a black cast iron pot, but I did a dish called sticky chicken, which many people consider it smothered chicken, but I consider it different from smothered chicken, and it's because I coat it with flour, I melt down some butter, I season it with garlic powder and Cajun seasoning, and I fry the chicken pieces kind of in the butter, then remove them, and I have 4 onions that I chop up and throw in there, and I cook them down real soft. And then once they're getting real soft, I add a little bit of chicken stock, a very small amount, and then put the chicken back in and smother it down like that. And then we call it sticky chicken because it's kind of sticky to the touch of your hands, but the sweetness of the onion and the saltiness of all the Cajun seasoning come together, and it's really good. So try that recipe. It's called sticky chicken. Debbie said, you remind me so much of my husband's cousins who live around New Orleans. I love them like they were my family. Gotta watch you get my cousin fix. Well, let's call ourselves cousins, all right? What's up, cuz? How you doing, cuz, Debbie? Cousin Debbie? Yeah, crazy Cajun. So here's the thing about the flesh-eating bacteria. A lot of people that are contracting it, they tend to have some type of cut. Then they get in waters that are known to have it. And what happens is the day or so goes by and that area starts to get a little infected and they ignore it. And that is the problem. Once you ignore something like that, it continues to grow and grow and grow. So much so that by the time you go in to see the doctor, the antibiotics aren't really going to work because it wasn't able to get in from the beginning, you know? And that's why, you know, people are having the problems they have. You know, furthermore, it's also people with low immune systems. Tim Heimer, you ever use boudin out of the casing to stuff meats, like a butterfly, pork, tenderloin, bacon wrapped and smoked? Cho, Tim, that sounds great. Tim, thank you. We're going to try and stay safe, but that sounds really good. I've never tried that, but that sounds really good. Hero 70s. Hello from Tokyo, Japan. What's up, Hero? Hero. I'm sorry, your name's Hero, and it's like, Hero. But no, thank you. That's awesome. From Tokyo, Japan. Wow. You know, when I think of Tokyo, Japan, I always think of Piston Honda from the Mike Tyson Punch-Out game. Piston Honda was so hard to fight on that game. But thank you for tuning in. Do you like crawfish spicy, like when it makes your nose run and eyes water? I do. I like spicy food, but I'm mindful when I make it for my family. My little girls, some of them can handle it, some of them can't. If you have family in South Louisiana, we're all cousins. I wouldn't say that out. I wouldn't say that too much out loud because at some point the people are gonna think you having relations with your cousins, you know, and that's not true. Still won't catch me taking a swim in the ocean. Hey, look, you know, look, do you, you know, look, trust your gut. I often say that. Have you ever cooked jambalaya in a big kettle outside? We flipped out watching the cuz do this first. He starts out with 8 pounds of chopped bacon. Woo! 8 pounds of chopped bacon. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. You know, I would think that brought a lot of flavor to that pot, I'm sure. And I'd have to think that was a huge jambalaya. A huge jambalaya. Well, you're welcome, Hero. Thank you for tuning in. Greetings from Texas. Thanks for the many recipes. I really enjoy making them. I was in Lafayette a few weeks ago. He attends UL. I'm not sure if he's saying I attend UL. I do not attend UL. If you were there for someone you know who attends UL, that's awesome. Go Cajuns. And thank you for tuning in. I understand what it's like to not make it spicy when you have family. Yeah, no doubt. The lima beans look great. Or are you still planning to make the smothered green beans with sausage? I do. I want to do all kinds. I got one for black eyed peas. I want to do one for smothered green beans. You know, I got some ideas rolling in. Let's see. Thoughts on New Orleans style hot tamales? I don't really know New Orleans style hot tamales, but I do like hot tamales. They got a brand called Mickey Brown that I really like. Me and my wife, we throw it down. P.S. The crew over at the local New Orleans subreddit loves your stuff. Well, right on. Tell them I said thank you very much and give them a good paya from the Cajun Ninja. You have a big stainless skillet that you use in your vids. What brand and size is it? It's a 5.5 quart Calphalon. Calphalon is the brand. You have a, let's see, oh, no, my son attends you. Okay, let me see, Sean, what you said. I really enjoy making them. I was in Lafayette a few weeks ago. He attends you. Okay, so yeah, I guess you just left out the part that you were saying your son. But that's awesome. Hey, bravo to your son. Assuming that cooking is a hobby for you, or is it your work? Right now, it's my career. It is my career. The platform of Facebook and YouTube have full on become a career for me, and I enjoy it. You know, I feel very blessed to do this. At the same time, too, though, I do teach martial arts twice a week. I part own a martial arts school, and my wife and I own a couple hair salons. So together, we're both just a couple entrepreneurs, man, that are just trying to make it in this life. Entrepreneurship is not easy, and it can look like the people in it are doing extremely well when really, you know, they're doing just as much as any other working class individual. Furthermore, it takes a lot of effort to do what I do here. You know, a lot of people will see that 10 to 12 minute video, you know, every so often and think, God, how lucky, he just has to do one little video. But that one video takes a lot of, you know, I don't know what the word is, but like prepping, I guess you should say. You know, I have to think of what I'm gonna do. I have to think of everything I'm gonna do while I do the video. I have to think of all the questions that are gonna be asked while they're watching the video. Then once I video everything, which usually is an entire day's worth of work, I have to go back and edit all this stuff. Then after I edit, I upload it, and there's tons of comments. I've got to answer a lot of these comments so I can stay relevant and I can keep a good rapport with my following. And then from there on out, every day moving forward, I mean 7 days a week, I get notifications of people commenting, messaging, or posting to my platform. So, you know, it's a lot of work, but I do love it. I do genuinely enjoy it, and I feel very humbled to do something that I enjoy. I've seen the sticky chicken, looks amazing. Why no smothered recipes? That's what Mama and Papa did. I'd love for your take. It's a secret recipe the Cajun only know. I mean, Toss, to be quite honest, I may not put smothered in the title of my cooking videos, but many of the dishes I do are smothered. So just go back and look through the things I've done and you will see that. MCB says, dude, that is awesome. Well, thank you. Cajun gumbo or New Orleans gumbo? For me, Cajun gumbo. I'm not one who cares much for okra and tomatoes. Even though okra can be found in Cajun gumbo, but it's more of a Creole thing. But I'll eat it. Look, if you serve me a gumbo with okra and tomatoes, I'm gonna tear it up. But I do rather it not in there. It has its own kind of unique tangy flavor that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm not a big fan of filet either. That's another thing people love, so. MCB says, ever thought of a Patreon account, donation account? Not really. I mean, right here on YouTube, you know, there's a super chat button, and people have donated to it. You know, I had a couple people earlier, Deb Nola, Amir, somebody. God, I can't remember. Amir, if you're in this chat, please let me know. You know, people donate to this. Orange one, who's been here, has donated, and you know, like, so like the option's there right here on YouTube, but I don't push it. I never tell you guys, hey, just to let you guys know, I have a donation button. I don't, you know, look, I'm gonna try to get to many comments as I can without even having to have you guys pay for one. But you know, that option's there. So You know, that's why I don't sign up for no Patreon or nothing like that. Also, my Facebook platform has a supporter button, which there's been like a good 60 different people who have signed up for it, and I've never even advertised it. And they get a badge that says supporter, meaning that they are an official supporter of my page. So look at that. MCB, look, you don't have to do that. Look, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Look, I mean, wholeheartedly, I don't ever want to like cut anybody down for donating, but I don't expect it. But I know this, that I spend a lot into my platform, so you are helping support me. West Bank for life. Thank you. Look, guys, I hope this isn't a trend here. You know, look, but I'm here to talk to you guys regardless. But thank y'all. Look, I appreciate it. West Bank for life. Thank you very much. You've always been a very loyal supporter. And MCB, thank you. You didn't have to do that. That means a lot to me, though, you know, because at the end of the day, I feel like because you did that, it means that you see value in what I do. And I do work hard for you guys. So thank you. Boom, my first super chat. Never done that before. And, you know, here's the thing. If I get stupid big and you do something like that, please put your message in the super chat, you know, because as it gets bigger, I won't necessarily be able to see it. It could fly by. My buddy Brad Lacombe, it's on. Look, Brad, don't follow that guy. He's being silly. That's one of my best friends, man. He's just trying to he's trying to set the bar here and keep this rolling like a train or something. But that's one of my best friends, and I appreciate him. He's actually not too far. Well, no, he's working right now, but he's not too far from me, and we hook up quite often. Actually, he came over when I did the boiled shrimp. And we knocked that out. Solid stuff, right? I made a good dip that night, too. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Seriously. Let me look back here. Who'd I miss? Hal says, I'm glad to finally hear someone say they aren't a fan of filet. I was never a fan much either. I agree, Hal. Look, I don't know. It has a weird smell, and it adds a weird flavor to me, you know? I take a lot of pride on when you bite into something I eat that you're just like, oh my gosh. Like I try to think of anybody and their unique palate so that anybody that tries what I make, it's something they'll go, man, this is really good. So I take a lot of pride, but I agree. I don't like filet. Debbie says no okra or tomatoes in gumbo. Save it for smothered okra. I'll try to make that one day. I really will. It may be a while, but I really will. Let's see. Mr. Ultrasock, speak those facts, my brother. Do you think Louisiana has the best soul food? You know what? I think soul food is definitely a term that is embraced by Southern cooking. But, food that speaks to your soul is strictly you, and it's strictly your palate, what speaks to your soul. So, Toss, come on. Toss. What? Frittenbergs? Toss Frittenbergs. Look, thank you. Look, guys, no, I'm going to get to your comments. I'm very thankful that I only have 64, 65 people watching, so I can see all your comments. But Toss, thank you so much. Look, I can promise you guys it will be money well spent because I will throw out more recipes to you guys. But thank you very much. Appreciate it, Toss. Glad to have you here. Pickle Tink says they always use filet in their gumbo. Really? That's interesting. What type of martial arts? Tina, I do Taekwondo. I'm a third degree black belt in Taekwondo. But I like to dabble in a lot of martial arts. It's kind of my, holy crap. Wow. Tina, that Taekwondo is what I do. But my buddy Brad takes Taekwondo with me too. Holy sh! Bonus time slots by hand paid $1,200. Do you mean this? This is how I support the channels I love. The South is very hospitable and friendly. We are raised that way. Your food is amazing. Enjoy the hurricane party. Don't forget to visit Schlitterbahn in Texas Hill Country. I tell you what, I am going to make a point to visit Schlitterbahn one day. Let me look at your page, bonus time slots. What is it you do? That is substantial. That is, come on. Like, I hope that you are sitting on, a position of like, well, I got it. Here you go. Because if not, I'd hope you retract that. That's substantial. Nobody needs to just give me that. But thank you so much, Bonus Time Slots. Let me see your channel. Let me see. How do I go to channel? Bonus Time Slots. What do? You got 9 subscribers. I don't know what you're doing. I don't really see any content, but I tell you what, I'll give you a subscribe right now. I'll be your 10th subscriber, and I'm officially a Bonus Time Slots subscriber. Dude, I can't believe you did that. Like, you didn't have to do that. That is substantial. That is substantial. You guys really helped me out. Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm a working class dad, you know, so, but at the same time, you guys are all working class people too, so don't just throw money my way, you know, but those of you who have, wholeheartedly, my money gets invested back in my platform. My buddy Brad can tell you, you know, look, he's come over to my house when I do this kind of stuff, and, you know, I try to spend money on the freshest ingredients, you know, I take the time to type up all these recipes. You know, I've spent money on the apps I use to create the videos. You know, spend money on more products for my merch stores and stuff like that. You know, I really do invest into my platform. So thank you, all you guys. Bonus Time Slots, you know, Toss Frittenbergs. Oh, man. Brad Lecomte, West Bank for Life, MCB, Deb Nola. Amir Khan, I can't remember Amir's name. He was here earlier. You know, gosh, you guys are awesome, man. I'm humbled. I really am. Miss Ultrasock says, going crazy with the super chat. Yeah, this is new to me, you know. But you know, like I said, I look. If any of you guys think, well, maybe I should send one. Don't look. I'm gonna get to you guys' comments. Pickle Tink. That's because that's how I was raised, no doubt. Crazy Cajun, not much for filet my gumbo per se. Look, I agree. I'm not much either. What is a good recipe for barbecue beef ribs? You got to do them in the oven, in my opinion, for a good amount of time. Then you can finish them out on the pit. King and Queen Fitness Productions is laughing. Rightfully so. This is crazy. I don't have videos. I'm about to start streaming live slot videos. Oh, wow. Is that legal? Can you do that? If not, that's going to be pretty interesting when you do. OC, my family uses it a lot. I always too afraid to say I didn't like it. Not PC in Cajun country. Not politically correct. I guess you're talking about filet. Brad Lecomte, which recipe was it that you had to hit up the grocery store like 3 times in one day? I've done that a few times actually, but there was one time actually I did some pulled pork tacos and I burnt the pork roast, you know, and nobody in the video ever knew because like I just took it, threw away, had to go back to the grocery store. But there was one I did, it was a breakfast casserole. Now, this was a sponsored video. This guy has this, I think it was turkey jerky or something like that, or pork jerky. And his claim to fame here was that it's very tender. Now, he was right. I bit into it, and it just broke apart in my mouth. But he said, it's so good, I believe you can cook with it. And I was like, yeah, okay. So he sponsored a video. He says, come up with whatever. And I was like, what am I going to make with this freaking jerky? And then it dawned on me. I was going to do a breakfast casserole and top it off with the jerky, finish it in the oven, and then go from there. Well, lo and behold, I thought I'd get some bacon potatoes and shred my own potatoes to make my own hash. And I was just burning it and getting it all crazy. Finally, we kept having to go back and get more hash brown, and it wasn't working. So I sent my wife back again and got the little miniature ones and then made it from there, and it came out great. It was really good. William. Thank you, William. Thank you very much. Look, I'm blessed to have you guys here. But thank you, William. I appreciate that. Is it legal? Look up Brian Christopher on YouTube or the Big Jackpot. So I guess that means yes, or did he get arrested? I don't know what that means. You have to fill me in. But if it's legal, that's cool. That seems like it would probably do pretty well. All right, let's see. I'm reheating some frozen pulled pork right now. Cooper the Great. Right on, Cooper the Great. It sounds great. Bonus time slot. I got to tell you, whoever started that idea was pretty brilliant because many people love slot machines. I mean, that is like the go-to for older people. And I would think they want to sit down and watch somebody play and possibly win. And then in their mind, here you go, baby, here's an extra $5. Play you some more, so they must be getting hooked up. Alonzo's sending all kind of weather emojis. Hopefully that's not what we get, but I know we are getting some weather coming. Russ Kachut, I don't know what that is. I guess it might have been some type of emoji. How about a Cajun Ninja barbecue sauce recipe? Ooh, I don't know how good I would be at that. I'm not the biggest barbecue guy. I wish I was, but I'm not very good at it. I get my news and entertainment from content creators just like you. No need for the garbage of the MSM. Multi-service media, I guess that's what that means. You know what? Look, I like listening to a lot of podcast people like Joe Rogan. I even sometimes listen to H3. I like when people give their honest take on something. Look, I can see where you're coming from. I really could, because mainstream media, that's what that means, right? Mainstream media is a lot about ad revenue, and it'll go in a certain way just to pull the views, so I don't know. I could see where you feel that way. Let's see. Ask for WAFB to have you on a segment cooking. Look, I'm one that just is kind of like if someone sees me and they want to have me, they'll reach out to me. If not, then I'm gonna keep cooking for you guys, and that's the way it works. I don't know. I may try out for something one day. We'll see. Lights blinking in Chauvin. Woo! I guess it's getting bad there. Mr. Ultrasock, yes, you may. I'll hook you up. Let me see. Go to channel. I am your second subscriber. There you go. William, hey Ninja, put out a recipe book. I think it would be badass. You're a great chef. Thanks for all the extra ideas. Hey, I appreciate that, William. I really do. I do want to one day put out a cookbook. I'm really taking my time on it. I don't know how many recipes I need technically and what have you, but I would like to one day. Toss, you know any Labradors? Wait, what? Labordus? Is it a last name? My papa owned Labord's tax service in Marksville. Excuse me. I have cousins from Berwick as well. No, I don't. I do not. Carl Colson, you were here earlier. You were one that donated earlier. Carl, I'm sorry. I couldn't remember. I kept thinking in my head it was somebody, I think it was Amir and you, I believe. But Carl, thank you again. Look, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure, Mr. Ultrasock. Look, I hope this puts a fire under your butt to say, you know what, I'm going to create some content because the Cajun Ninja went ahead and hit that button. So, there you go. Bonus time slots. I do not have Patreon. Like I said earlier, my Facebook page has a supporter button. I let that roll, and then, when people do, they come here on the super chats, which... like I said, I never really expect. I don't necessarily want people to feel like they have to donate to me for me to create content. And I excuse me. And at the same time, I don't want to get to a point where I feel like that's the only way I'm creating content. It's because I'm getting donations. Like I started this platform with nothing, for nothing, and by nothing, and I'm trying to stay in that mentality. But by all means, I'm thankful. I'm very humbled for where I am right now. Love that you were chosen as a judge for the seafood cook-off. Yeah, Debbie, that was amazing, right? I still can't believe I got to do that. To sit next to all those, well-renowned people on that stage, while aside from all of us, is just these amazing chefs getting 1 hour to cook their best dish with seafood. And we were the only ones that got to try it. Only the judges got to try it. The rest of the people there got to eat food from the different restaurants that sponsored the event. So it was really cool. Oh, hey, thank you, William. Thank you very much. That sneeze, yeah, I definitely can use the blessings. Toss says, yes, Laborde. No, I do not know any. Pickle Tink has family from Morgan City, right on. Or at least they had family. You know, may they rest in peace. Or maybe they moved away. I don't know. I'm sorry. John Wright. Hello, everyone. Hello, John Wright. Welcome to the hurricane party. We just staying hydrated. I'm still shocked that you subscribe. Most people don't even read comments on live streams. They just read the super chat. No, that's never going to be me. You know, look, I've seen that too. You know, I've seen where people will go live and they won't really interact with the chat until they get a super chat. And you know what? I see where they think in their mind. It plays against them if they start reading the regular chat, because then people think, well, you know what? I don't need to donate. But you know what? We still get ad revenue from, you know, when we upload videos. You know, some of those people are making way more than I do, you know, by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But at the end of the day, I'll never push that, hey, guys, donate, because I'm going to read it anyway. I like interacting with you guys, you know? I'm going to read it anyway. NBA 2K Fan 23, I hope you guys don't flood. Look, I'm about an hour and a half south of you, so I wish the same for everyone down here. I hope we all come out of this pretty good. Right now, it's been calm for the good last 30 minutes. I mean, any of you guys that have been here since the beginning of the stream, you heard the loud gust of wind we were getting. But since then, it's been pretty calm. Brad LeCompte loves Morgan City. He says the overlooked community. Go out there to Tampico, get you some chips and salsa. Cho, boy. Get some Jack and Coke after the kiddies go to bed. William, I don't know about all that, man. Some people literally read every comment except you. Well, look, Ultra Shock, I don't know why they're skipping over you, man, but that didn't happen today, all right? Bye-ya. I bet that was amazing to be around, in my opinion. The gods of Louisiana cuisine and the contestants of the cook-off. I tried to watch it on my local channels that air those programs. It was Crazy Cajun. It was quite the experience, you know. I'm humbled by the opportunity. I really am, you know. As I said in the video I did about it, you know, I just kind of took it in stride. I felt like I was definitely the lesser of the educated people up there when it came to such high-end quality cuisine. So, you know, I was trying my best to really know that whatever dish I tried, I wanted to be able to give that one the best score, which is very challenging, all right? Because what if number 2 is the best thing I eat? And I still got 12 more dishes to try, but I didn't give number 2 such a high score because I was afraid that the other ones would be that much better, you know? It was tough. It was really tough. But overall, I do think a really good dish prevailed. I don't know if necessarily I'd say that was my favorite of the night, but it was in my top 3 for sure. Oh, NBA 2K fan. I don't think it's going to be like Katrina. I really don't. I think we'll have a lot of heavy rain, heavy winds. I'm hoping it's not like the storm that hit Hammond about 2 years ago, where it just stayed in its place and poured down rain for 24 hours. I'll send you an Instagram message of where you can stay for the Schlitterbahn experience. Your kids will remember it forever. Well, right on. Look, I'm looking forward to these next couple years as they get older and we can go to these theme parks and water parks where, you know, they can really enjoy themselves. They're just starting to get really good at swimming, so I'm excited about that. Do you have any recipes for quick weekday dinners? I've got many recipes that may not necessarily be quick for weekday, but if you make a few of them on the weekend and then save the leftovers by freezing them in quart-sized containers, they're easy weekday dinners. So keep that in mind. Miss Architect fist bumped their phone. Right on. Yeah, it's been slowed down, ladies and gentlemen. This has not been very entertaining. Are you guys there? My apologies. Let me turn this back right. There we go. Just like Hurricane Harvey, I survived Harvey in Houston, but worked for free for months helping the city get back. Hey, look, bravo to you, Bonus. That people that volunteer for stuff like that, man, I commend, because that is not easy. Like, a lot of times you're in very hot, distressed areas that smell from just stuff just stagnating, you know? So kudos to you. All right, everybody says they hear you. Yeah, we good. Yeah, it was a little drop there for a second. I don't know what happened. But we are back. Looking at some notifications, and I saw somebody had commented on a new KFC Cheetos chicken. Cheetos chicken. I don't know about that one. Look, y'all, here we go. See, look, the sun is out. It's looking pretty out there. William's got an awesome strawberry cheesecake. Let's go walk out there again. It's not really raining. It's gonna be windy though. Oh, gumbo's coming. Come on, buddy. Potty as much as you can before it's too crazy. It looks bad out there though, huh? Oh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. This really ain't that bad in comparison to what it was earlier. That it's probably about to get a little bit stronger here in the next hour or so, because all this out here. See, that's the south right there. You know, that's towards the Gulf itself. Woo. Let's get back in for a little bit. Gumbo stay out here trying to potty. Whoa. Oh. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's looking kind of bleak right there, huh? Woo. Let's see here. Oh, Jux, you just coming back, or you've been here the whole time? Oh, there I see. Juxtapus says he's still streaming. Yeah, this might be one of my longest streams ever. I don't know if I've ever gone over an hour and a half like this. Let's see. Bonus time says that they'll pass on the Cheetos chicken. Carl Colson says, I'm here physically. Mentally is another matter. Well, you know what? Just take some deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's going to be all right. Crazy Cajun says that thing is nasty. Oh, William wants to share the strawberry cheesecake. Look, William, you can hit me up on Instagram. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm going fishing in the morning. Hopefully the weather holds up for me. Wish me luck in my tournament. Hey, look, good luck to you. I think good vibes will come your way. I'm going to throw them your way. Good vibes of good fishing. Ronald Dillon says, what's up? What's up, Ronald? Pickle Tink says, my son keeps asking me, when's dinner, Mom? Guess I should go see if my frozen chicken is thawed. I keep telling him that I'm busy. He's grown. He should cook me some dinner. Oh, hey, look. You do you, Mom. You work hard enough. Juxtapost says, I left when your phone died and didn't realize you came back. Yeah, I decided to jump back on. And honestly, that might have hurt my stream in regards of the amount of people that were tuned in versus now. But it's been nice. I've been able to like have a good one-on-one. It was pretty fast there for a minute. I couldn't keep up. Where did you get your chairs? Academy Sports. Right on. Yeah, no, the weather kind of toned down a little bit. It hasn't been as much of a gust here. It was pretty funky there for a second. Whoa. Once I say something, it wants to come at it. It wants to come all guns hot. So I'll show you guys again. Wait, what's that? Jenny? Jenny Anthony? Hi from the West Bank. Well, hey, what's up there, Jenny? I hope I'm saying it right. It looks like Jenny. From the West Bank. The best bank. Welcome. As you can see, oh, don't mean to knock that. If my screen wasn't here, you'd have a much clearer view. But it's looking like out that way is more of the worser part of the storm. It's coming in waves, you know. It's coming in waves. I don't know how much longer I'll stream for. At some point, I'm gonna have to take a little break, but I may come back. Look at that, West Bank for life says, yes, we are there it is. I should have known that. I forgot that you might have been in here. Mr. Steal Your Girl. You know, I've seen people say that, payao, but I've never said it that way. I've always been a paya, you know, like hiya, you know, because I just, growing up as a kid, being in martial arts, my uncles and stuff mess with me. They'd be like paya, boy, come on, you want to come at me? Come on, paya. You know, and that's how I've always said it. Did you lock Gumbo outside in the yard? No, I didn't lock him out there, but he's just chilling. Watch. He loves the wind. Like, whoa. That's a big gust. He loves the wind, though. Whoa, wait a minute, Jux. You're going to have to send me the link to that. I'm going to have to see that. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to have to see if I got more views there, too. So the Juxtapose has kind of been helping me out with the whole Reddit thing. I'm not big on Reddit because I just don't know much about it. But he said that he posted my crawfish burrito casserole, and it was upvoted to the #1 spot on the Cajun Food subreddit. That's impressive. Well, I guess it's impressive. I don't know how big the Cajun Food subreddit is, but I'm impressed by that. That's really cool, man. Thank you, Jux. That's awesome. Scott Abshire says, are you in Youngsville? No, I am not, Scott, but my sister lives out there, so hope she's all right. What? He's going to blow away? Yeah, dude, did that sound loud? That was a big gust. It sounded loud over here. Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's such a funny name. Stay safe, brother. I'm here in Mobile, Alabama. Not looking forward to this hurricane season. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hope it's okay. I'm actually headed to Orange Beach next week. I'm gonna go on a little vacation. Hopefully hit up some solid spots. William says, congratulations, Ninja. Oh, well, thank you, William. I appreciate that. Congrats. Oh, yeah, the crawfish burrito. Yeah, I was like, what are y'all congratulating me for? Look, thank y'all. Veronica says, I love you, channel. Be safe. Thank you, Veronica. It's a pleasure having you here, and I appreciate your kind words. Dribble too much is looking for the New Orleans people. New Orleans people, go ahead and throw up a 1 in the chat. Or throw up a Florida Lee, because that is an emoji. I don't know if I can get that on here. Let's see.